Hello, and welcome to another video. Today, I'm doing a little mini wrap-up of the last few books that I've read. It's kind of like a little mini reviews of the last few books. I'm going to do one like every 5-ish books or so. Without further ado, book number 1 is a book I don't technically actually have right now. I borrowed it from a friend. It is, I'm going to put a pretty picture of it on this side because I don't know how to work my camera. It is The Daylight War by Peter V. Brett. It is the third book in the Demon Cycle series. If you haven't read it, I would suggest picking them up. They're really good fantasy books. The story itself is not super original by any means. It's humans attacked by demons. We once knew how to fight them, but we've forgotten how, because that's just what we do. And then we just rediscover how to fight them, and now we fight them. Probably could have worded that better. It's a good book series, and it's written well. It feels a lot like you're reading a sci-fi, not a sci-fi, but like a TV miniseries that you would get on, well, I guess the Sci-Fi Channel or Space or whatever you have in whatever country it is that you live in. And it flows really good, and it's a fun story from start to finish. And I can't wait for the next one. I have it over there. I borrowed the next one, and then then I have to wait for the 5th one because I don't know when that's coming out yet. I haven't looked it up, but I want it right now. Book number 2 is this one here. Full Moon by Jim Butcher. It is my first attempt at reading the Dresden File books. I started with the second one because I didn't have the first one at the Kohl's I went to, which maybe not have been the best idea. Also, probably not the best idea. I started with a werewolf one because I'm not fond of werewolves, to be honest. They're not my cup of supernatural tea. I don't mind them, but I don't like them. I do plan on giving books 1 and like 3 through, I don't know, 400 or whatever it is, a chance. I'm not going to judge it based solely on this one book. It was entertaining nonetheless, and it's got some of that, stupid tongue-in-cheek detective humor that I kind of like. And then magic, and a really interesting magic system. I like magic where there's a lot of consequence to using magic. That's what I grew up reading as a kid, and that's kind of what I want to continue reading. And this has a bit of it in there. Pick it up. Why not? Book number 3. This, again. Yeah, this was the 3rd book that I've read this year. That is the really sad thing. I can't believe I didn't give up reading after this one. Not good. Like, not good at all. And from a name like Nonplussed, you would think there'd be a lot of terrible puns in it. No. There's like maybe 2 or 3 habit jokes, which, I mean, they're pretty great. But they're also pretty bad. Like, they don't feel organic. Can puns feel organic? I don't know. I mean, puns are kind of awful by their very definition. But I mean, like, either way, this was just not a very good mystery novel either. Like, I spoiled the whole thing in a full review I've done, I'll link to somewhere. But it wasn't good. It wasn't a good mystery. It wasn't a funny book to read, which I was hoping from, like, how are you supposed to take this seriously? Was I supposed to take it seriously? Characters were bland. Everything was just kind of blah. I don't know. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. This one, however, was much better. This, while also by Jim Butcher, is the first in a brand new series he's writing called The Cinder Spires. I think it actually came out last year. I got it pretty late because I only just recently heard about it. It's steampunk without being like too grossly steampunky, which is something I appreciate because I like steampunk, but I don't like it that much. The magic system in it, pretty cool. Drawing from magic crystals and all that stuff. Talking cats, love talking cats. And then we have airship battles using magic. Yes, please. This one I recommend. If you can find it, pick it up. Get it. look at how pretty. Oh, so pretty. And then the final book that I read, well, not the final book, like the fifth book that I've read and that I'm including in this wrap-up is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which I don't have actually here. It's upstairs in my roommate's room, but I don't want to go upstairs because that's like up the stairs and I don't want to climb any stairs today. I'm just not feeling that. If you've read Harry Potter, you know what Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix will be. Honestly though, it's not my favorite one. Not by a long shot. I spend most of it just being angry at Umbridge, and that's just not really that fun of a time for me. And Harry is just so angsty in that one. Oh my god. And those are the 5 books that I've read recently. A couple of them have fuller reviews. If you want to go check those out, I'm going to link to them below, I guess. Yeah. Maybe I'll even put a card in there. Ooh, or an annotation. No, I hate annotations. Let me know down below in the comments, like, if you've read any of these books, how you felt about them, or like hit me up on the Goodreads, because I think it'd be easier to have a conversation on Goodreads than it would be in the YouTube comments. Like, subscribe to my channel and stuff so you don't miss more of my videos, because I'm planning to make tons more. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!